Here we go again. More space engineers. Survival. We are in space in our small hydrogen only ship. We have torn a bit of the Raven apart. And we're going to attempt to find our shuttle, which we left hovering high in the atmosphere, and put some of the thruster components into said shuttle and return to the Raven with subway to maneuver in space. You know, that would be good. So, the problem and the beauty of space travel with any ship is you just don't really need to use fuel to travel in a straight line. You just need enough to get up to speed and then enough to stop with. That's the trick. So I've got my dampeners turned off. It's Z by default. And what that means is the ship is just kind of traveling with the force that we have applied to it, and it's not auto stopping and trying to hover. We're slowly starting to speed up here because we're entering the atmosphere. The faster you go with something like a speed mod like I've got, the more juice you got to use to stop. So there's our shuttle, 31 kilometers out. It's not much higher than the base, really. That kind of worries me a little, but hopefully it's still hovering. We left it very high in the atmosphere, and I was having a little trouble coming to a complete total stop. So we're going to keep flashing our dampeners to stabilize our travel here and get pointed at the shuttle. As opposed to pointed at the base like we were. But yeah, the best way to travel in space is just stabilize, come to a complete total stop, go into first person, and point at what you want to go to. Turn your dampeners off and get up to whatever speed you feel is appropriate. You can also use jump drives and whatnot to traverse, and that's jump drives in the shuttle, and we're going to do some of that, jumping around to the asteroids and do a little bit of mining. But first we have to get back to the shuttle and give it a way to navigate while it's in space. Another thing to note is while you're in space, you'll get some of these unknown signals. It's very, very easy to chase them off, or chase after them and then have them turn on thrusters and just take off. So my recommendation is don't chase them if they start moving. You can check them out because, you push a little button on them and you get skins like the skeleton suit that I'm wearing. There's tons of other ones. So we've got 13 kilometers to the shuttle. And we're starting to pick up even more speed. So we need to slow the hell down. Which makes this take even longer. But if I'm going 300 meters per second when I hit atmosphere, I'm probably going to have some problems. We're at half gravity now, so it costs way less fuel to slow down now as opposed to slowing down in full gravity. So that's why we're doing that. Other notes for space travel or in general is never aim directly at it. Always aim slightly off to the side while you're doing the no dampeners thing and traveling at speed. That way, if you overshoot or undercalculate, you won't ram into whatever you're trying to travel to. You will go past it, which is a far better result than slamming into it and destroying whatever you're trying to travel to and your ship. And, you know, like the situation I'm in, possibly yourself. Because I have no spawn point outside of the shuttle right now. And my reverse thrust on this ship is the strongest with 6 hydrogen thrusters. So that's why we are kind of pointed straight down so we can control our descent here. And we really need to just turn them all on and leave them all on now. And we'll probably overshoot the shuttle here. Alright, we've come to a stop. We can start navigating down towards the shuttle. We're not overloaded by any means, but we do have some cargo in the ship here, and this thing is not, as you can see, the most maneuverable instant stop kind of setup. Now, the trick is my connectors on the bottom. That connector's on the bottom. So, gotta take off the landing gear temporarily and do some upside down flying, which hopefully this thing will be able to manage. It's not liking it, but it's doing it. And, yep, that's why we have thrusters in all directions. Ooh, upside down flying in atmosphere. Alright. We're gonna eat a lot of fuel doing this. Try and do it as quick as we can. And get lined up. And hopefully we can actually connect. Success! Sort of. Oh no. Well, there goes something. Goodbye. Aww. That's gonna make a big hole. I think we turned it off. We wanted to turn off the ship that we were in, and we turned off the lifter shuttle, causing it to plummet to its death. We'll have to see if we can find it later. Let's drop a GPS real quick. We're traveling. We're just new from current pause, and we'll go from there. We'll see what we can find and salvage out of that thing. But it's toast. And we may be toast because we have to get back with our cargo on limited hydrogen. And we're about out of hydrogen. So, we gotta do some risky stuff. Point straight down. And do some free fall. Alright, we just need to get close enough to the base without totally crashing the thing. Alright, we got 10% hydrogen. We're almost out of fuel. Don't slam into the Nomad. Stop, 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 stop. We park it up here? Yep. And we're out of hydrogen. 2%. Whew. That was close. Well, I'll have to go investigate the wreck of the lifter shuttle. Again, poor decisions of pushing the Y button, which is a very dangerous button in this game. Turns power off to anything that you're connected to. Oh, that was horrible. So I'm going to go investigate the wreck, but I have retrieved 1,453 thruster components, which will be enough, hopefully, to get a bunch of ion thrusters going, which would have been great if I didn't crash my lifter shuttle. So I'm going to leave it there, sleep till daytime, and we're going to watch our cool little solar panels whip around to the sun. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Alright. So if you watch this and all of this and watch me destroy my lifter shuttle, well, thanks for watching.